This is so simple. All you have to do is literally just, if you clicked on this video, it's probably because you think that a high protein diet equals weight loss, and you're here to learn how to increase protein to be able to lose weight, because that's how weight loss works. And you're right, but you also probably don't know why you need to eat so much protein in the first place, why more protein helps with weight loss, and how to eat more protein than you're currently eating now. In this video, we're gonna give you a super simple strategy to double your protein intake on autopilot. But before we get into that strategy on how to eat more protein, let's talk about why protein is so important for fat loss.
Protein is going to help keep you fuller longer compared to things like fats or carbs. So when you're dieting, you're obviously hungry, and if you're hungry all the time, then you're going to have cravings. You're going to want to be seeking out different types of foods. If you're able to replace things like carbs with more protein, it's going to keep you fuller longer, and that's going to prevent you from overeating or even snacking in between meals. Think about it this way. You've probably never overeaten grilled chicken the same way that you've overeaten chips or cookies or pizza. So increasing protein is going to help you stay fuller for longer while you're dieting. When you're in a calorie deficit, which you need to be in order to lose weight, you're not eating enough calories for your body to maintain its current state. And calories are just simply energy. That means that your body's not getting in enough energy in order to maintain its current state. What it does, since it's not getting in energy from food, is it starts to break down both your muscle tissue and your fat in order to give itself more energy to survive off of. So this is why it's so important to eat more protein when you are in a fat loss phase, because it's going to help preserve some of that lean muscle tissue and have your body spare that muscle tissue and just target fat instead. One of the biggest reasons why we want to preserve that muscle tissue is because the more muscle tissue you have, the more calories that you burn throughout the day, both when you're active and at rest. So even if me and Melissa, we weighed the same amount, if she has more muscle tissue than I have, she's going to be burning more calories throughout the day than I will, which means that she'll lose more weight quicker and stay leaner than I will. This is why it's so important to make sure that you're eating enough protein. That way you're maintaining that lean muscle composition and not sacrificing it for energy. Now let's talk about the strategy about how to increase your protein.
Okay, but before we do that, you probably are here because you don't even know what other protein sources to eat to be able to increase your protein. So if you're looking for a variety of protein options, you can go ahead and click the first link in the description below and download our free protein cheat sheet. And that will help give you more diverse options for protein sources. That way you don't have to choke down chicken and eggs and protein shakes for the rest of your life. Now for the strategy. This is so simple. All you have to do is literally just double your portion sizes that you're currently eating. Let's say for breakfast, you're already having eggs or you're having turkey sausage or turkey bacon. All you have to do is literally double the amount that you're having. So if you have an egg in the morning and like 2 sausages, maybe you do 2 eggs and 4 sausages. That is like an easy way to instantly double your protein just at breakfast alone. I know that it might sound way too simple to do this, but this is also your problem, is that you like to overcomplicate things, right? It's almost like, well, I have to get new protein in, so this means I have to go grocery shopping and completely overhaul my diet, and that's just not true. Like, all you have to do is just have what you're having now and just double the amount.
If having 2 whole eggs feels like too much, or that's giving you too much fat, you can have 1 whole egg and add in like 2 egg whites. It's just gonna give you a little bit more protein and more of a bump there.
Now let's talk about lunch. Lunch options. Like, let's say you're making a sandwich for lunch and you have deli meat on your sandwich. If you have 2 ounces of turkey, let's do 4 ounces of turkey, or maybe we do 2 ounces of turkey and 2 ounces of ham and do like in a little Italian combo. Like, there are creative ways that you can start to add more protein to the same sandwich that you're already eating. If you do like a salad or a bowl with, like, you know, grilled chicken or grilled shrimp, things like that, just double the amount. This might sound crazy, but if you're having 4 ounces of grilled chicken in your salad for lunch, have 8 ounces. I guarantee you won't snack in the afternoon, because that 8 ounces of chicken midday is gonna fill you up so much, that's gonna eliminate the mindless snacking that you probably do around 3 o'clock every day.
And then same thing, like rolling into dinner, right? If you normally sit down and you have a 3-ounce piece of steak or a 4-ounce piece of salmon or whatever it is, all you have to do is double the amount that you're eating. And by doubling that, you're probably gonna end up cutting back on more of the carbs or fats or things like that you're filling the rest of your plate with. So it's kind of a win-win, because the more protein that you're eating, like you said, you're feeling more satiated, you're more full, you're less hungry, you're gonna be less snacky, and you're actually fueling your body with the proper sources that it needs in order to preserve that lean muscle tissue. So I know it sounds way too easy, like almost to the point where it sounds silly.
Yeah.
Right, like you mean just double my protein?
If you're someone that doesn't feel like having to put a ton of thought into how do I get in more protein, this is by far the simplest strategy that you can use in order to eat more protein.
We hope this is helpful, and if you want more content like this, just subscribe to our channel here. And if you want to see how we eat 150 grams of protein every day, make sure to check out this next video here, and we'll see you over there.